rest her soul in eternal peace. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Read by Mr. George Ongudi, Chairman, ASK Kisumu Regional Show. On behalf, it is read by Rosso Mondisori. On behalf of ASK Kisumu Regional Show, on behalf of the Society National Chairperson. Thank you very much.
Give a round of applause. Thank you very much. Mama ne enya lumongiro kabisa. Kendada ka nafasi ni mondo yude sigweyo matin ko akum ajiki kodhiamo. Ajiki kodhiamo. Samobiro. After that, then we'll have the chair of the Central Committee who has worked so hard to make sure that this occasion is a success. Kodiamo.
Uluo. Umiawacho weche dholuo kwa mama. DJ. Yeah. Good one. Good one. Stimulant. Kayamdo. Kaya chutu velo glodi nyakakeche. Guru papa Kisumu kayamogi. Jodongo chute terudi chung yatelodonjo. Joey! Yakenyarum. Yakresi nyasakwa bondo sulu madako. Yangamondo koko majo nangaruthi. Iyo pingi chuo kapin ponendo. Jodongo umno. Nyakure mabugo tumupini ya bakura Kisumu ni mama nyala Juma gokinga Jaramogi osimbo si ni maromo oje punyi mabako karapoda mofo to mama muri nyaka wando goyo pacho goyo rudi nyaka kakeche goyo papa Kisumu Jaramogi Jodongo chute terudi chung yatelodonjo. Kapoko nindo lelecho hulo kijose. Ene kanye matibelike tumbunge Kisumu. Ukiwa na ukwelo ni okudetinge kimachangi kwelo. Sigan pini pokno wingi. Ugundi pokno ne Afrika mauwe imadireka. Apoya nono akenya migwena yokongi okaro. So yeah, so na muriya kawando. So we pacho to kwelo rudi nyaka kakeche. Joey! Uno papa. The star and the queens of Ramoganywan, the first and last female secretary of Union East Africa. You shot to the armament of fame when you claimed the trophy as the deputy speaker of National Assembly. You are a beacon and affirmative action, defying the ghosts of gender discrimination. You took all in modesty and humility, sharp and witty, but never proud. A cultural center is and the judges chant the song of your glory, legacy inscribed in annals of history and culture. The blazing flames of fate is named Kisumu Kisumu Jaramogi, Jodongo Chumche, Rudy Chung, Yateno Donjo. Rest if you must, heroine. Heroes never die. But as you gently walk in the bosom of the moon and clouds of destiny, look back and arouse the spirits of Kenyan political heroes. Raila Odinga is the captain today.
Amen.
It's about to be anchored in the shores of victory and hope. Kenya needs blessings of heroes of yore and the resilience and determination of the living warriors in battlefront today. So we are Uloluogi fafa Kisumo Jaramogi, Jodongo Chumche Rudy Chung, Yateno Donjo. Nindi mwenye samukio gogono, minsane kipolini, nindi ya kawur, nyalao kutu, Elija Bonyo. Joey! Nindi yura mandu mabaridi, yura dunga gododa, yura to baridi, murgi mkarareo. Mostom Jarusinga, abungudo remo, chido margemu, oginga ula nogo Jaramogi goroko makasembo, anawajo remo, jako yotada, dia wamudu. Pinyo sinko toksikie. Okwe haji na ule jono keo kwa huko la mwado, niko yusa kota the head, au matemani nyara kwa Jiki Kodhi.
Makofi kwa Jiki Kodhi amo. Joey. Aya. Now I want to call upon the chair of the Central Committee, who is my chair, Israel Agina, to come over. Meanwhile, Jumodundo, kama intie, bina machirnika.
Ni kanisa matayo sao makawuono. Jotendwa duto manika, kotel nigi Jakom, President wa Raila Odinga, kod jotelo duto manikani, our governors, our members of parliament, our MCAs, our church leaders, and Jopin duto, amoso uno yaore. Gimomi achunka, iluonga ni Israel Agina, awuod game Mutumbu, to kanyocha masira mar lal mamo timore, tarika boro, dweni, to ne pinyo makowa, to ne wangi family ka chiel, bagocho ne Jakom, onyisa kaka watim, mabange, Professor Nyong'o, gi Jimorengo, no oketo wakanya chiel bwa form committee, ne wangi Central Committee Siaya, to ne wangi committee ma, Central Committee Kisumo, taigi committee ma Siaya manen kaka subcommittee ma Siaya, notel negi retired Colonel Cyrus Oguna, ma watiyo maber, kendo nyaka kawuono nyoro wakelo delka, koro eriwa lemone, governors omiwa kony, gi jopiny duto, kata Jakomwa, omiwa kony maduong', jobunge, kotel nigi gi Jakom duol, ne bende okelonwa kony, ma wago erokamano. To gi jomoko duto manika, akwayo ni members mag Central Committee ma ne ni koda, kod Siaya Committee, yeuru mondo uchung' malo, ufuan chokruok. Aya. Wanikono, erokamano.
Chairman, for a job well done. Now I want to invite Elizabeth for the eulogy. Jumodundo, kama intie, please.
Thank you very much to the clergy that are here, the immediate family, the extended family, the leadership led by the Right Honorable Prime Minister, all protocol observed. Good evening, good afternoon. Amoso unokwe. My name is Elizabeth Adwar. I come from Migori County. I am going to introduce Wakili Robert Maua and Ma'am Pauline to guide us through the reading of the Eulogy. As they come, we want to thank you for your patience since we started. We remind you to kindly let us exercise patience as we continue. Robert, kindly. Yes.
Amoso unokwe. Uchopo kuoma kwa chwakre. Amoso ukene nokwe. Warembo imangeni. Warembo hai. Vijana TV. Warembo hai. Vijana TV. Alilongani Robert Maua. Aja gemuka. Maenya menuelu ngeni pole na kuacha. Wada sumuni Eulogy. But komunde la chako giru wako jotendwa modonjo. Kachako gi the former councillors, former MPs, and the former governors. Arwako ute. Arwako leaders wa current Masani. The current MCAs. Together with the current MCMR area wani. The entire game. The MPs. The governors. Hapa ni governors tokaja Musa kamano. Hapa ni kamuso gitu go koko matin donge. Adwa nugueyo matin donge. Uye gueyo. Adwa chako genya wangaya. Daka win kugueyo. Ero kamano. Ada di ku marwa makisumu. Daktari ya Nyang' Nyong'o. Daka win kugueyo. Mano profesa mwenyewe. Mosuru. Ero kamano. Adojo kuoma Honorable Orengo. Mano governor wa ma area ni. Daga win gugueyo. Mano Jimmy Nyatiang'. Ero kamano. Adwaro narwaka. Ero kamano. Joey! Ero ber. Wadhi maber. Adwadi kora ruak minority leader wa mar parliament. Wandai mwenyewe. Ero kamano. Wan kuom governor maro ma Migori. Wiwok nyawil. Adwana ruake mogik nikech chiega Migori. Koro ma ora ochila yako. Daka winj kugueyo maberi nyamaya dhako. Gwe urwa. Warwa kochila yako. Uye koso kuye. Ero kamano. Koro darwa ko deputy party leader marwa. Madam Martha Karua. Mama tuko na wewe, tutasimama na wewe. Ukisimama na baba, venye umesoma na baba, tuko na wewe. Tuko nyuma yako, kula tiagas, tutakula na wewe. Mama, karibu game. Gwene uru mogi, Martha Karua mara chial mogi. Kora donjo kuom jatendwa wuon. Jatendwa maduong' kabisa. Makana mai. Mano Mr. President. The people's president. Mano kwarwa. Kagwe tugoni Joey. Mano Raila Odinga. Engineer mwenyewe. Warwa kigem. Baba ero kamano. Gwene uru baba mogi kugweyo maleto. Baba chamotiaga spila yao. Ere gweyo mar baba Joey. Joge muti murumaraj gwe uru maber Joey. Ero kamano. Family orwako uwa go ero kamano. The entire family. Wiyoda wile gidani yao. Mama na Ruto Odinga. Mos wiyo wili kodi diere kamoro ka. Ero kamano. Kapo kwa somo Eulogy, I'd like to recognize legacy mar mama. Mama nenja siasa. Angeni gini gore ngiri siasa. Again osepenyi ere nyete mama makoro. Rose donje siasa. Wane nyete na reyo. Manyete mama. Wane gimuse chungeme na MCA Masani. Ochunge malo. Ma uodwa. Ma wuodu koso buodu. Mano tuo mskare. Wan gi mar ariyo makoro dhi chu 2027 samoron dhi malo. Ong'ere ochunga chunga okadhe wacho ochunga chunga. Bano bobo siyo. Joey! Uye koso kuye. Bobo chunga ne baba ng'iyo kapako neni maber. Joey! Oroni wene koso kiwene. Wasekawe, donge wakawe. Game kabe winjo nokethore. Jagemu ni amua ni koro dar, donge. Otuom polo chunga ne 2027 bor to wachaka. MPA. En koso ken. Joge men. En Mia uru Joey wa Joey. Otuom polo. Ero kamano. Welo wate warwako u. Ageni gido chwakre koro wabenya ka wachwake. Koro wabochago somo ni Eulogy. Nyamino majaber ni somo antachwako. Uye. Eno somo na chweki. Osomo tachiweko. Haya.
Distinguished guests, honorable members, the clergy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm also Ruto. Ani Lungani Paulina Kwacha, and I will take us through the eulogy. The extended family. Grandmother to Donna, Velma, Elena, Brenda, Edward, CEO, Ramex B, Robert, Dede, Pauline, Tyler, Sean, Christian, Charlene, Chantel, Gracie, Edwina, Josephine EJ, Lani, Gracie, Josephine, Lona, Celine, Leonard, Brian Vayo, David, Pamela, Eunice, Jacinta, amongst others. Great-grandmother to Bella, Kelsey, Sienna, Kyla, Paul, Josephine, Lynette, William, Buba Wilson, Vince, Vicky, Josephine Ramogi, Athena, Liana, Josephine JJ, Amani, and Zoe. Sister, Oburu Odinga, Raila Odinga, Obondo Lo, Otieno Bonyo, Nyagudi Odio, Eba Donde, Perez Angawa, Adhiambo Odinga, Margaret Okuta, Ada, Nyathi Odie, Injili, Doreen Odipo, amongst others. Uncles, the late Jaramogi Adonija Oginga Odinga, Lawi Ogutu, Alaru Omolo, Akelo Omolo, Olum Nyango, Olo Otianga, Odalo Otianga, Omolo Otianga, Osore Odum, Senior Chief Elijah Bonyo Ogeda, Ambajo Bure, Ayucho Kelo, Lawi Rabongo, amongst others. In-laws, Miriam, Rhoda, Catherine, Flora, Melania, Unia, Mwajuma, Namusia, Tabitha, Nyapolo, Veronica, Susan, Dena, Joyce Alogo, Anne Oburu, Ida Odinga, Jane Nyagudi, Joy, Nelly, Rose, Nyagem, James, Ododa, Abok, Adera, Ondu, Godfrey, Juma, George, Adera Baridi, Wamusina, Olwande, Murunga, Patrick Baridi, Pius Arindo, Daniel Margaret Orlando, Joyce Othigo, Felgona Ogam, Teresa Odera, Grace Olwach, Grace Ongasi, Regina Onyango, Owino Adera, Orlando, Oduol, Orony, Ojera, Oyaya, Kochola, Nyawalo, Mary Namusia, Catherine Okumu, Anerko, Wilson Dombi, Wechuli Ndombi, Nerea Helena, Margaret, Jennifer, Alice, Lucy, Mary, Gladys, Julia Uminde, Mary, Esther, Councillor Umedo Ondu, Peter Ogam, Michael Olwach Othigo, Richard Asembo, Wambia, Harrison Ongas. Sons-in-law, the late Wilson Omumbo Akwacha, Mwanya Migade, amongst others. Daughters-in-law, Grace Songi, Melissa Hetrick. Aunt 2, Jen Onyango, Ann Ombewa, Dr. Jennifer Othigo, Baridi Manyasi, Rosa Omita, Ismail No, Sarah, Lois, Berolyn, James, Jacob, Judy, Isa, Ochola, Akinyi, Victor, Oyugi, Achola, Amondi, Tekere, Peter, Emma, Caroline, Jack, Asha, Oscar, Adera, Mercy Ojuang, Orlando Odipo, Maureen Alfie, Catherine, Churchill, George, Luke, Edwina, Omondi, Akinyi Jared, Adhiambo, Paul Otuo, Alice, Rose, Millicent Holly, Pauline George, Muffin, Rosemary Esther, Michael, Frederick, Nelly, Lynette, Miriam, Josephine, Oduor, John, David, amongst others. In-laws to the Mumbo Achola family, Mary Wambui, Edward Migade, Grace Akinyi, and Professor Bethwell Ogot, Carol Hetrick, and Hetrick family. Thank you.
Ero kamano. Mandamano Monday. Uyegi wach baba kuhusu Tamuru. Uyegi wach baba kuhusu Tamuru. Udua ni bech ngimoda upeni. Udua ni mondo ya usava. Koro wacho nien Monday ki Thursday. Joey! Eulogy bor lakini koro wadwa ngade mos. Ada so munugo pio dongo usa yode. Koro Dr. Honorable Mrs. OGW Alderman Mano Kizungu Kubwa Grace Monica Kecho Onyango was born in 1927. Grace Onyango's parents were Ishmael Nooro and Trufena Achola. She is the second born of 9 children, namely Augustus Ooro No, Winfred Abungu Akich, Benjamin Onyango Sakwa No, Achola Ochola, Jaoko James Obonyo, Melkizedek Uchieng, and Roslyn Odida. She was a wife to Japunj Edward Onyango, she was the daughter-in-law to the late Paul Robert Maua Baridi and the late Mama Felicia Kaliandombi. Grace received her early education in local schools. From standard 1 to 4, she attended Gubei sector in Sakwa and later Ramba Intermediate School in Asembo for standard 5 and 7. She later proceeded to Nia High School to do her high school. From there, after secondary school, Mama was admitted to a Regi Teachers Training College for the PI certificate course. Mama Grace became a teacher after completion of the teaching course. She taught at a number of schools, namely Nia, Kisumu Union, Migosi, Kotetni Primary School, gradually crossing over into politics. Grace Onyango wedded her long-deceased partner, Crispus Edward Onyango Baridi. In 1964, Mama Grace Onyango contested a council seat alongside 3 male candidates and became the first woman councillor of Kisumu representing Kaloleni Ward. In 1965, Mama Grace Onyango was not only a councillor but also the chair of Education Committee in the Municipal Council. In that year, she was among 4 high-ranking councillors, Otunge Omoso, Farajala Hussein, and Lachna Singh, who had mastered the council bylaws, thus were elected by the elected councillors of Municipal Council of Kisumu to serve as alderman. Henceforth, she was referred to as Alderman Grace Onyango. Mama Grace Onyango was formally elected as the mayor after the death of the late Mayor Matthias P. Ondiek in 1965 after she held the position for 90 days due to that death. On the election day, Mama triumphed and became the first woman mayor, not only in Kenya, but in the entire region of East Africa. Under Mama's graceful leadership, the council made significant progress towards solving the municipality's housing shortage, as well as boosting its infrastructural needs. Mama Grace established Kibuye Market to help serve the women traders who were not recognized by the municipality. On Sundays, women from Kajulu, Kisumu, and Kano will come to attend church service carrying groceries, fresh vegetables, among others. They will sell their wares after the church service. After the deaths of the women moved to their present location opposite Catholic Church, that is Kibuye, trading quickly spread due to the encouragement that was done by Mama Grace Onyango. Mama Grace Onyango comes from a family of politicians as we can see from her late uncle, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, and her brothers, Ochola Achola, who was also the bodyguard of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, and was also detained alongside others from the years 1974 to 1993. Her other brother, Jaoko, was also a political fighter and also was detained in the years 1989. To her accolades. Between 1963 and 1969, Kenya had no women elected as MPs. And in this year, in 1969, Mama Grace Onyango was elected as the Member of Parliament for Kisumu Town constituency as the only female in Parliament out of the 158 MPs. And at the same time, she was appointed to the Speaker's panel, a position that will see her take up the role of the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker whenever the Speaker was not around. In the following years after that, she had other accolades that she acquired after she left Parliament. Namely, from 1965, she became the first woman elected mayor in Africa that we have passed. She also became the member of the Luo Council of Elders in 1969. In 1969, she further became the first African woman elected to Parliament and the first woman temporary speaker and the first woman elected Secretary General, Luo Union Council of Elders. She held other various positions from Kanu, Kikomi, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital, NAT, and various schools as members of various boards and various councils. Mama received various awards and various doctorates. Number one, in 2010, she was honored an honorary doctor of philosophy in humanities from the United Graduate College and Seminary, Kenya. In 2018, the former president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, accorded her with the Order of the Burning Spear, OBS, and further in 2018, the Order of the Golden Warrior, OGW. Mama unfortunately left us and went to rest on 8th of March 2023 when her body was laying in Aga Khan. We'd wish to say thank you for all of you that came, and we pray that Mama's soul and remains may rest in eternal peace. And the song has ended, but the melody lingers on. Thank you very much. That is the eulogy.
Thank you, Robert. Let's give them another round of applause. Thank you very much. Kindly now allow me to ask the choir to bring the family led by Mama Pauline. Meanwhile, allow me to recognize the Siaya chairperson ya maendeleo ya wanawake, Mama Patricia Apoli. We recognize you. The family.
Praise God. We want to sing Siso DJ dakika moja. And so Siso is a song that was composed by me. I have translated the song into 16 languages. And so because Mama Martha is here, what we are going to sing in Luo is Otatuariga oria enyota giramai dakonyote rawega iwakwa onabaraya igeha na mehia manyamarie mudara faili wa Jesu negorera. DJ sote tusimame. Hermanade
Siso ya kijana saru timema kimi osina katalwengena katalicho kutona magaweyo ni Yesu msalaba. Magaweyo
kata lwen kinga kata richo aha magawe yoni suwe msalaba Paroda la sayunda la wamukio kamo enyimbi kata mwadumami kata sungamami magawe yoni Yesu paroda la sayunda la wamukio kamo enyimbi Yoni Yesu msalaba yokoro winjo duol no kendo rieng dalawa mano dalagi Yesu maluna na winjo duol no kumpul mati de dalasa Mondalo lwenja pinyo ponko di mudo oyuma kianjao Yesu miateko adwaro teko mankum mondalo lwenja pinka pinyo ponko di mudo oyuma kia Yesu miateko
Asante sana. Mike. Wagone siso luda chiel motegno. Erokamano ka endie polo to siso botelo noa tawanwa luwe donge. Kora adwa kwayo familia mondo kora winje twak ma familia. Kibotelne gi our sister Mrs. Pauline.
Ne Honorable Right, a President Raila Odinga, ne Governors Mawa, ma Kisumoka kodi Siaya, ne Nyawangaya, ne Chilayako, Governor, members of Parliament, lady members of Parliament, honorable senators, and all protocol observed. Amoso unokwe. Okwe kendo. Ne kanisa na adwoko nulero kamano kuom biro amang'ama belwa bro loko bang'e kuom biro kowa mama nyo nyako maratego mama nyo mama wate mokanyal wacho ni ne en mama na kenda ne en mama wa jomoko nohero kata moloyo wa wan nyithinde to ne waneno to waling' aling'a nikech sirikal nohingowa. Mama ne jahera, mama ne japuonj, mama ne opuonjo ji mang'eny e skul miluongo ni Komulo. Joma ne opuonjo thothgi gin daktache, gin professionals, moko osewuoyo ka. Omiyo kata an ok an professional, tang'e ni nyithi mama professionals. Nitie engineers, nitie doctors, nitie professors, everybody. Mama ne nyako maratego. Mama ne waluongo ni Nyago Ginga. Ne waluongo nikech japuonj moro ne nitie mane osiep odwa. Ne kosiko biro to penjo ni to Nyago Ginga be nitie. Koro japuonj ni ne wachake ni Nyago Ginga. Kata ka mama nitie to wawacho ni mama Nyago Ginga osebiro. To kata ne bedroom to koro wuok nikech nong'e ni mane nyinge. Mama no hero jo dalagi, jo sakwa be no hero wa, kikuwewa nikoro mama onge. Meduru mana hero wa nikech pod wantie mama maonge. Jogem be no hero wa kamano. Jogem to no hero wa nyaka dakika machung'e ka. Mama ne en meya, mama ne en mjumbe. Adwoko ne jo Kisumu erokamano mano oyiero meya ma mama e Afrika. Adwoko ne jo Sakwa erokamano jo Kania kuom nyuolo nyako maratego. Awinjo kiwachonwa ni temura tema, wabiro temo to wuoche mama to tek rwako. Okapar no yot rwako. Ago erokamano ne joma mine makoro die telo kuonde mopogore kidienje mopogore ka giluwogo footsteps mag mama Nyabungu, Nyargo Ginga, nyako wak, nyambe gwena, nyago bei, min Ramogi, min Gem, min Karariw, min ji, mama joge ne ng'eny. Mama ne chiew sa 11 mach osemoko, ne onge gas, ne en maka. Bro liel throughout nyaka wang' sa 4 otieno. Maka matinde waluor nyiewo ni, mama ne ok oluoro. Akech nyabungu, akech mea, akech ne ok oluoro welo. Mama ne ohero welo. Wendo modonjo sasa midonje, chayo chiek. Pauline keluru chaye, mande gemuru chaye, meri chaye ere. Wane mane wan waiters mag mama, wane mane wachiwo chaye. Mama no ko believe jatich. Mama ne tedo kwende. Joma ne limowa ong'eyo na kech nyabungu ne donje jikon to tedo chiemo kende kata kuon. Okoni ni we ma ted kenda. Mama was a special kind of a lady. Mama ne pako ng'ato ka ng'ato gi nyinge wuon mong'eyo. Kaka derwa ma baba ni, mama ne pako mana na luo. Mane nying bani luongo. Mane nying, to wano tamwa ni ok waluongo kamano. Kikiluongi, ene moluongo kende. Oko ni kiluongo, to vibro bari mokibichio. Koro de waluo. Mama kata wuon gi Jaramogi, noluongo mana ni mzee. Kiwinjo ko wacho no dhi ka mzee, wang'e kumodhiye. Mano ne gin wuon nyako miluongo ni Rosa Buyu, masani en MP mar Kisumu West. Kiwinjo ka giluongo ni mzee, wang'e kuma gidhiye. Mama ne ka dhi lemo, to kiwinjo na dhi kakanon, ting'e kumodhiye. Ko wacho no dhi kakanon ng'e kumodhiye. Mano dhi gi korgi Professor Nyang' Nyong'o. Udhi lemo kuro. Mama be wuon no jalemo. Mama ko lemo ni kata ionge pesa tiyudo pesa. Iyudo pesa ok tiek dala riyo kapok iyudo pesa. Wamor kendo wa celebrate kiko mama. Nikech mama no puonjo wa gik mang'eny. Mama opuonjo wa luoko sati, luoko law, go dasta, tedo, obed alot, obed ring'o, obed kuon, mago te wang'eyo kendo mama mano puonjo wa. Wang'e tedo nyaka omuogo, wang'e tedo rabuon, gik kata nyoyo. To mama ne pako wa ni nyage kuon gi mto. Nyage mandare kuon gi mto. Mama no hero, ng'ato ka ng'ato no miyo nyinge mano pako godo. Kupaki tijeni ne mwuoyo kuomi. Aduoko erokamano nosiepe mama mang'eny. Bishop ene biro lemone mama mopogore opogore. Achiel kuom gi ne Winnie Owiti, Phoebe Onyango, magi mine ma bishop ema ne biro lemone. Wamor ka wa celebrate ka wapako ngima mama. Kendo wan gi yie ni wang'e kuma mama odhiye. Emomiyo ok wagondru ahinya. Wang'e ywak to wang'e kuma odhiye. Odhi ir jachwechne. E sasa ma ng'ato kalo ka dhi e polo to nyaka itho. Mane gima otimore ne nyako wak makoro wako kawuono. Amor anuoyo mana gima osewachi, kadwa nuoye mana matin. Amor bedo nyagem nikech mama na notedo gem ka. Taduoko erokamano ne chuo gem ma omo nyiri. Yoka ne yakocha nyiri mateko gi ng'eny, manyuolo ne gi nyithindo mabecho mateko gi bende ng'eny. Gem ka ema senene mine matelo kendo motelo. Tamor to ne jogembwa aneno ka trend dhi piny. Chak ung'awe trend, uwuothi ukelie nyiri moko kendo. Wach mogo nera loso, wach mogo nera loso lo chado. Koro excitement to maka machako wuoyo kapok atimo introduction na nyithi mama gi nyikwa mama. Mantung cha iluongo ni Pauline Omungu. Maluwe no mane nyamera iluongo ni Jean Helen Onyango, nyinge mong'ere to Mande. Machielo iluongo ni Shalin Migade, mane nyakwar mama. Mae wachung' bute ni nyamera maluwa iluongo ni Mary Onyango. Malu machung' bute ni manyakwara en great grand mar mama iluongo ni Kelsey. Maluwe iluongo ni Bella. Machielo ni mano nyara kwacha iluongo ni Eliana. Maluwe en waya iluongo ni Ruth Ogola, en Omumbo, en oloko Busia. Maluwo iluongo ni EJ Migade, en ochake min mare, nonyuole to min gi otho to weye kotin. Koro no ochake ni Edwina, nying baba wa Edward, to kodi Josephine, nying mama ne. Koro sedongo romo kama. Maluwo iluongo ni Josephine Onyango, mano be nyakwar mama. Mar ariyo maluwo iluongo ni Donna Kwacha, en be nyakwar mama. Maluwo be nyathi mama Samantha, mae nyar mama. Maluwo be nyakwar mama Maluo ni the great grand iluongo ni Wilson Buba. Maluo ni iluongo ni great grand bende iluongo ni Zoe Okebero. Maluo ni iluongo ni Wilma Adundo. Maluo ni iluongo ni Liana Gracie anochake mama. Maluo ni iluongo na Pina the princess. En bende en nyakwar mama mar ariyo. Koro wakikore kama. Koro daher mondo mi nyamera majin manyo waluongo ni chief caretaker. En chief caretaker mar mama ni ene morito mama. Ene mong'e ni mama chamo ang'o. To kineno simbe kiyudo ka en missed call tigocho haraka. Kata ine bura to nyaka iwuog oko mondo igoch haraka nikech ikia message madwa biro sechego. Koro nyo wahero mako simbe. To nawinjo koywak ni koro tinde ere ng'ama biro gone simu.
Ne kanisa the Prime Minister, all protocol observed. Adwoko nwero kamano kuom biro konya mondo akow mama na. An nyathi mar adek iluonga ni Jino Nyango. Nyinga mong'ere en Mandi. Mheshimiwa Martha Karua, I'm happy to come closer to you today. At times when I step on people's foot, I hear whispers, Karua. And I know it's me being gossiped about. So they claim I have some characters that resemble yours. Mama fell sick in 2015, December. She was admitted in hospital. We've gone through that journey up to 8th of March, 2023. I want to thank all those who have been close to Mama during that painful journey, all those who have been praying for her. Especially, I want to say thank you to the doctors in Kisumu who are always available. The greatest trying moment was from October 2022 when I was admitted with Mama at Max Cure. I want to thank the doctors at Max Cure. From then onwards, Mama was diagnosed with an illness which I was told she could not be cured due to her age, her immunity, after that, I had to alert my siblings. It was painful. We kept crying, but God was good. We were crying and praying. We were told it could be any moment, but from October, we moved up to March. And we thank God for the years and we celebrate her. It was very painful, even as she was going through all that, she would tell me, Mandy, we are just the two of us. Don't leave me alone. Don't forsake me. I told her, Mama, I won't forsake you. I will not leave your side. What pains me is that she left me when she told me not to leave her side. She has gone without me. I thank you all who are here today as we give Mama a send-off. I release her. I want you to pray with me and maybe sing a song of I surrender. I surrender, God, surrender all to thee, my true Savior. I surrender. Oh. Thank you. May God bless you. May you have safe journeys back home. And thank you for coming again.
Thank you very much. My name is Mary Onyango. I'm Lane's follower, and I'm in between Lane and Jean. To the clergy, Your Excellency, Mr. Raila Odinga, Your Honorable Martha Karua, all protocol observed. I want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to come and celebrate Mother's Life with us today. And when I think of my mother, I think of a life of service. I think of a life full of family and friends. And my mother, even though she was a trailblazer and a champion for women who did so much for the women movement, she was very, very humble and very approachable. I remember on several occasions when we went to downtown Kisumu, she'd tell the driver, I'll catch up with you the next stop, and she'd walk along Odinga Street just to meet Wananchi and get to talk to them, and everybody would approach her and say, Mama, this is my problem. Mama, I have a child who needs to go to school. Mama, I don't have a job. And my mother would tell them, be keen, come to my house tomorrow morning and we'll see what to do. She educated a lot of kids, and a lot of them are here today. Our house was an open door policy. We lived with so many people, relatives from Game, relatives from Sakwa, even people we didn't know. People just walk in, knock at the door, my son is sick, I need to take them to the doctor. They'd go to the doctor, they'd get admitted, and then come back and stay with us while they have follow-up visits, and then they'd leave. We did have a few of house helps. They're called house managers now. But even that, they were part of the family. They ate with us. They were treated just the way we were treated. And when they outgrew that position, Mom got them a job out of the house. So I want to thank everybody today. And I want to thank Governor Professor Nyang' Nyong'o for celebrating Mother and naming Social Center. We grew up going to Social Center. Those days there were music festivals there. So that is a building that we are very, very familiar with. We visited there so many times. So when you named that after Mother, and she was there to celebrate that, to be there to witness that, that was a blessing. And I thank God for that, because you were able to honor her when she was still alive to see that. And I also want to thank all the women MPs who came to visit her, pay your tributes to her when she was still alive, to receive that herself. And I know you're doing that today, and there are a lot of women representatives here today, and I appreciate you guys for that, because she broke the glass ceiling for all the women. So I appreciate you for that, and thank you for honoring her, knowing that she was the trailblazer, and because of her, women are now accelerating not only in politics, but everywhere, business, you name it, women are there. And I want to end with this. When my mother was still alive, there's one interview that she did. And I'm going to end with this interview, just to quote what she said. She was encouraging women, and she said, don't wait to be nominated. Go out there and fight the men and win. So that is my charge for you women today. Go out there, run, and win these elections, win seats, being in the, whatever it is, a board of governor, a school board, whatever it is, just go out there and do it. I want to thank everybody for coming today. We do appreciate you, and we thank you very much. And at this time, I'm going to give one of Mother's granddaughters, Donna Kwacha, to say a little bit today.
Good evening, everyone, members of the clergy. Baba, it's exciting to see you. I want a hug from you after this. Martha Karua, all dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. Most of you knew Mama as Mama Grace. To us, her grandchildren, she was just Mama. We never called her Dani. She was Mama, Mother Big, or Mama Maduong. Growing up, I think my mom and Auntie Jean had myself, Bob, my sister Velma, when Mama was in her prime. Bob. So we grew up with Bob. We would go with Mama to Kibuye in the evenings, or on Sunday, Mama Makolwetwa, we go to the market, Wanyepo, we come back, or she would have us in her car, the 504, everybody knows that one, and we would take a ride around town. Mama was a very, very humble woman. She was humble, she was loving, she was kind. She trained us to be kind to everyone, from the people at the top to the people at the bottom. She wanted us to always be kind, to be humble, not to be greedy, not to be envious of other people, and to be kind and loving to everyone around us. One of the things that Mama would do, sometimes she would take us to school. Koro, I would follow her. Anytime she said she was taking me somewhere, I would not leave her, because if I left her for even 1 minute, she was gone. Koro, I would hold on to her dress, whether it is going to the bathroom, wherever she went, I would stand right there and wait until she's done so she can take us to wherever she wanted to take us. Because of Mama, my mom taught us how to use a call box back then. There were no cell phones back then. It was just the landline. Koro, my mom taught us how to call, just in case she needed to get a hold of us, or we needed to get a hold of my grandmother. And Bob, since he was a young kid, was just one of those. He was very fast. So Bob lived with my grandmother, I lived with my mom and my dad in Arena. Bob would come visit us, and then whenever Bob wanted to leave, we'd just call my grandmother, run to the shops to get money from my mom's purse, go to the shops, walumongo from the call box, kamama wachoni entito wachoni mama wabiro. But then by the time she would get a hold of my mom, it would be too late. We would have left the house, gone through Kibuye, crossed Kakamega Road. Back then, Kakamega Road was one of the most dangerous roads, and gone to her house. By the time my mom would realize, niwa ongeot, it was just too late. She'd call my mother, my grandmother, we still call her Mama. And then Mama would be like, hey, Pauline, ginka e. And then she would drive us back home. So when Mama, due to old age, started getting sickly, one of the things I noticed was that not too many people are accommodating of the elderly when they're sick. But I want to thank the doctors who would come to the house. And I would like to make a request that let us normalize the doctors visiting the elderly in their homes to give them the treatment that they need. I would also like to ask the female politicians who are one day will be as old as Mama was. Make some type of I don't know how to ask this. A bill, anything that would make it easy for the elderly to access hospital beds, to access certain kinds of foods that they might need that is not readily available to everyone. Mama was lucky there are some things she needed that she could get. But what of other people who might need that doctor to come and see her because she can't get there and that doctor is not there? What of those people who might need a nutritional supplement because of konyal chemo or whatever the problem might be? And those things are too expensive for people to access. Maybe it would help if we even had ambulances that would carry a sickly elderly senior citizen from their home to the hospital. So Mama's sickness taught us a lot. It taught us a lot. It taught us a lot about patience. It taught us a lot about being grateful. It opened our eyes to a lot of things that possibly we would not have known had Mama not grown that old. But even in her old age, when we would call her, she would still make jokes, whether it is, oh, because she would be concerned if you did not have weight on you. She thought she was struggling, but she didn't realize that being 1 gigabyte is the in thing sometimes. Koro would be like, no, Mama, what the my bed? I didn't prepare a speech, so I'm just winging it. And Mama had 6 kids, so I noticed that when she first lost my uncle Ramogi, it depressed her, so to speak. She was very hurt. She was not herself. Then she lost Auntie Josie first, Mama Charlene, and then she lost Uncle Ramogi. And those 2 deaths affected her in ways I had never seen. I had never seen my grandmother cry my entire life until we lost Auntie Josie and Uncle Ramogi. So just to, I don't even know what to say because there's so much to say about Mama. There is so much to say about Mama. I could take the whole day here talking about her. But I want to thank Mama for loving us, for being there for all of us, for making it normal to have family gatherings. Her house was always open, but Sundays were those days that we would go there, we eat, we talk, we play around in her yard. But the bedroom, and then she'd be like, but that, she enjoyed that. She enjoyed having us. She enjoyed her great-grandchildren. And her great-grandchildren sometimes called her Mama Madwong too, or they would call her Mama Darling because the grandkids called my mom Darling. I want to thank everyone for coming here today. I want to thank you for honoring Mama Madwong. I want to thank you for all your contributions, whether it's financial, thoughts, whatever it might have been. I want to thank you for that. Thank you everyone for coming. Yes, I will.
Where are you? You want to Song.
Good afternoon. My name is Wilma Adundo Akwacha, and I'm going to say a tribute from my grandmother. Mama embodied the spirit of womanhood, independence and dignity. No matter the situation, she just got on with it, keeping her children happy, disciplined as she balanced her work-related duties. The sad news will take time to sink in, but we thank the Almighty for the amazing time we spent with you. Life is eternal, love is immortal, and death is only a horizon. Fly home on the wings of angels. Itelo mama wa nyabungu nyakwa kawo nyakawo. Thank you.
Mogik, akwayo. Mogika kwayo nini tiere Foundation Manocha Akini Grace Onyango Foundation. And foundation is a special kind. kendo foundation manitie professors, amongst them Professor Kamarogo, Professor Ezel, gi jomamoko. Akwayo ni kik wawe foundation ni mondo odhi marach, nikech foundation ni bro konyo kendo bro miyo health maok mana ma Kisumu County to health manie Eastern Central Africa mondo dhi maber ne ji duto. En kama daktache bro biro to thiedhi kata ot kama intiere, timiyi yath makori nyiewo mane chemist. Kata drone, gimiluongo ni drone chakelo ni yath e gweng'u to daktache kelonu. Koro akwayo the authorities mondo watem kik wawe gino luar gimiluongo ni Mama Grace Onyango Foundation. Ero kamano gimatingo, aduoko ne ji tero kamano. Daktache mane othiedho mama headed by Dr. Rae, kama mama nie ICU, aduoko nu tero kamano.
Let us appreciate the family. We are coming to the tail end. Allow me to recognize Bensouda, that is Dr. Jason Sogo, Women Rep from Homa Bay. Welcome. Now, I want to take this opportunity to hand over the microphone to Dr. Christine Ombaka, the MP, Siaya County. To kamiye, adwa nuo gimajodongo no wacho. Ni oganda luo kama mama untie. Wanur etok Raila Amolo. Wanur etok Raila Amolo. Tokikwa ye gijogo madwano kewa kwa yuech.
Thank you very much. Erokamano ahinya. Akawo thuolo karwako jogo duto mobiro komo mama. Gomowa kamoro amora walamo ni Nyasaye mondo an kudok mondo ritu maber. Odiochieng' ma kawuono en odiochieng' makende. En odiochieng' wabiro celebrate ngima mar Mama Grace Onyango. Mama Grace Onyango en ng'ama ong'e piny mangima, ok kata me Kenya kende. Ohere kendo ong'e e piny mangima. An ang'e ka an a little girl e primary school kane wan jomiluongo ni girl child. Asome primary school Maseno to asomo gi Pauline. Mama Grace ne kabiro neno Pauline to wan nyithindo matindo wang'iye gi chien nikech ne en so special. Ne uting'o power moro ma ng'ata ongego. Kobiro neno Pauline to rwako tigo machalo kondo e wiye to wang'iye gi very far away kwa luor ni yawa Mama Pauline chande ber. We used to love her little as we were. Nok nwang'eyo ni wabeche mon wabejo siasa, but siasa mare no hingo ngas ne malo kabisa. Mama is an inspiration to many people, both men and women, because even men admire her ability to be a great leader. She is a role model to so many people. And aneno ni generation moro nitie kae manyaka watango dhi lal. We had a generation after Mama Grace. Ne nitie Grace Ogot, ne nitie Phoebe Asio, Zipora Kitoni, Mama Aida Gachukia, Professor Ojiambo, and many great women at the time. Sani aneno kamine tin, okang'e motimore. But Mama Grace became a mayor because the men were behind her. The men supported her and they gave her votes. And she became such an inspiring person. The men who voted for Mama Grace as a mayor and as a member of parliament, I thank you all. Nikech, you are the ones who started the idea ni minenyalo. Thank you, men. Manogocho. More Chuoluo, thank you. You did a good job. But we want you to continue. I'm seeing the continuity not going on. People are forgetting that women matter. Do you support the women who are there today? Maneno miyo Mama Poli itelo ni mine miluongo ni maendeleo ya wanawake. Chungare mondi fua mondo jogyo neni mine nitie even as maendeleo ya wanawake. Aneno Mama Poli kacha.
Ang'eyo ni maendeleo ya wanawake benika. Ang'eyo ni women politicians are here. And I want to tell you, ni women my bunge today, nyoro contribute greatly. Nyenjo ko chopo, but they are with mama. They really love her and they supported her. Nikech mama was the first woman mayor, first woman member of parliament, first woman speaker, first. Mama has broken the glass ceiling. Enomia one kaka Matindo behind her. We see if there is hope for women in this country. Mama Martha Karua, you are the next one. A great woman, an iron woman. We want to tell you that you inspire so many. You may not know, but I want to tell you today that you are an inspiration because you have fought for a good cause and you have continued to do so. And we admire you, we are together with you, we shall follow your footstep. Atie koka wacho ni baba tukoro tamawe. Baba, you are the greatest man on earth. Baba eber nwa kabisa. Baba, we are together with you in this race. You have fought the war, the battle, and you have continued to fight it, and you shall finish that race very successfully. Atieko kawacho ni josiaya duto te orwako welo, kendo aneno ka wabolore maber, kendo warwako welo gi mor, kendo gi hera. Jogo manyo behind the management of the funeral committee led by Mr. Israel Agena, thank you for a job well done. Utio Matek. Erokamano is very important in a situation such as this. You have made us proud, and one your game, wachumuru katiendwa. One your party, we shall do what Baba tells us. Left and left. No change and left. Baba ko wacho ni right and right, there is no change. Baba ko wacho ni chikri malo, it is chikri malo. We are together in this race. Atieko gi ote mar mjumbe machon magen niluonga ni Isaac Omolo Okero. Nyocho gochona mokona ni kachopo kae kakel mos mare makende nikech okonyal chopo nikech den malit to end together with us and the family. Please take it from the former minister of communication, I think, and the former member of member of parliament, Isaac Omolo Okero. Umoso kendo wacho ni pokno appreciate ngima mar dhano moloyo ngima mar Mama Grace Onyango. Koro nikech seche ng'eny we are not a handover. I do a handover to my colleague and leader of minority in parliament, colleague nani keche member of parliament Ugunja, kendo enjatendwa Mwageno Ugunja, leader of minority Mr. Wandai, Mr. Pio Wandai, asante sana, thank you.
Ne kanisa baba gi jotelo mantie gi jogen gi welo duto okweuru kendo jadi murwako baba, correct. Adwaro mondo awach weche ariyo kata adek, to ayabro miyo wajumbe ka thuolo mondo mosu mana tap ka uye correct. Mokwongo ana bende eloya giloja Ugunja to kod lo wabunge duto te May National Assembly kod Senate bende, because today we are burying a former member of parliament. I must convey the condolences of all members of parliament, both the National Assembly and the Senate, on this very important occasion, to the family and friends of Mom. And I want to express our commitment to be with you, continue being with you. Mario, Enni kawuono wanka, to wanka nikech Mom. To mama to neno mare usewinjo kamano. Koro neno mar mama mosewachore aendos. Nongoromo. Koro wach siasa. Let me say this. Ni kawuono wan ka gi baba. That today we are here with Baba is a miracle. It's a miracle because yesterday Baba was being killed. I am saying because I was there. The kind of thing we saw in Embakasi when we attempted to join Outer Ring Road is something I've never seen in my life. And let me say this to Ruto and whoever is listening, that before you kill Raila Odinga, you will have to kill all of us. You will have to kill all of us. I think this joke has now been taken too far. We are not going to allow this kind of joke to continue. Oh, come on. When want manual work money. We are Kenyans. We are also Kenyans, just like any other person. And let me say this again, for avoidance of doubt, that what happened yesterday, which was orchestrated by the police under the command of the Ruto Gachagua administration, is tantamount to a declaration of war. Nongawacho. Anengendo kaluru ngatu. Let me just kata manazani ange kesi kotu kuchu. Case mabandia. You will have to kill all of us before you get to Raila Odinga. And that message must come out strongly and clearly from Siaya here today. Kendo ulande wachunujo gazette. Now watch. If they want, they can come for me today. And let me also repeat that this mass action is going to continue. Come Monday,